Even if they let their mind just drift away. There is no response when you waiting every day. When you let the moon and then maybe like the sun. I'm lifting up for the light can stop my flight. No, we up in space can stop out looking got lights. Since that we walk out, think that we Jedi's in the night. But that big time to come and let me get a slice. Flying, that jet, I feel like trying. Best to keep the tries. I sip the tea, and I first thank God I'm just for seconds on my field. And my head will make me. She gotta see more than 10 feet tunnel, metal tunnel vision with my skull. I got a what did I get into? 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 Real shit, damn it, bitch, I gambit. Fire hammer beyond Thor, I'm searching for some planets. Constellations on my ring, I diving like it's camping. Don't believe it, Elon Musk would not be talking it. Satellites be bright, your sky, you thinking those were landed. Bitch, you made it, get out your ego and start ramming. Logic first and logic only way you start stardom. And we can start barging with each other beyond condoms. Bitch, I'm an angel and you know I'm hella able. Being a retard can't enable, disable your function. Shit conjunction, be your whole my thing. All I see is something dumpty. All you niggas and you just fuck your worships and you bitches and some missiles. What did I get into? 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 Do 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 do. Alright, let's talk about it in this motherfucking shit. Connection and guidance. You know what I'm saying? Oh, whoa, motherfucker fruit. Alright. Make sure this shit is connection. Oh, check 1, 2. Wow. Check 1, 2. We good, yeah. Now let's talk. Let's talk about it in this motherfucking shit. Connection and guidance in this motherfucker. Now here's the thing. What y'all want to know? This is gonna be a quick live stream because I got things. I'm doing things right now, so I want to break it. I just want this shit correlated so y'all can get the message. You know what I'm saying? Now here's the thing between connection. Here's the thing about connection and guidance. When you got a true connection, and I ain't talking real actual connections like I'm talking spiritual connections and things of that nature. When you got true spiritual connections, things link on its own, while not it be like things you try to connect to the physical, but it really be all spiritual first. You know what I'm saying? So a real connection, that's due to things you're connected to in the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? And what y'all gotta realize is that when you're understanding the way things play out in the spiritual realm, it's kind of you got that certain guidance within the great spirit. You know what I'm saying? And when you're playing that sort of connection and intertwinement within the expansion contraction sorts you're doing in a whole way in general, you know guidance comes from the great spirit. So when you're getting from the great spirit, you know what I'm saying, you'll know because well, it's not something you'll know, but it's something you'll have to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because knowing sometimes when you know too much, what is knowing knowledge? Sometimes you have a ledge. You can be a know-it-all and fall to your grave, fall to your death. But when you have true guidance within the great spirit, it's like a feeling, it's like a sort of connection. You know what I'm saying? So when you got that sort of feeling connection towards the right things you're going towards, you know what I'm saying? This is where what you're doing, it may seem like it's out of the norm or it's something like it's something not regular, but in the great spirit's eyes, it's what it always wanted to see from you. You know what I'm saying? So when you got that true, yeah, like that true I already did, but shit, I gotta get actually easily, no bullshit. And I don't went outside and things of that nature. So, but anyway, So when you're having that true guidance, you want to be in a space of where you're understanding how to, you know what I'm saying, because together. It's, oh my gosh, always on the phone you like, but and shut the Wi-Fi. We good? You good? Check 1 2. We sound good. We sound good. So yeah, check it out. So it's kind of like that's why it's good to have that sort of connection and guidance because all you're getting is from the Great Spirit in general. So you can't forget that aspect. You know what I'm saying? And you're within the Great Spirit. So by default, you received these sort of ways of experience from the Great Spirit. You know what I'm saying? So when I say praise the Great Spirit, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the real all possibilities, the real all. You know what I'm saying? And then the real all comes down in my life, and it's not really coming down because it's like a thing on where we kind of it's like you sit there switching gear. You know what I'm saying? And we are switching gear. It's like you're look previously you're looking at something from a different way in a different perspective, and when you're looking at it for those two different perspectives, one perspective, if I'm saying it correct, one perspective could have been oh, you're not connected to nature. The other perspective could have been, oh, you're not connected to your gifts and talents. But when you put it in equilibrium, you do these things at the same time. So that's how the Great Spirit puts you in equilibrium and lets you see these things from the way how it's supposed to be seen. You know what I'm saying? And when you're seeing that from the way it's supposed to be seen, now you're seeing that from the connection aspect. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're connected to nature. You know what I'm saying? When you're connected to nature, now you have the proper way and how to have that sort of way and how everything you're doing, you have that connection attribute to yourself with others. So now you're not like in no challenging mode or you're not in no non-biased mode. You know what I'm saying? It's like oh, shit, we connected this motherfucker, and it feels so good because like when you're connected within actual real type shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're able to have so many different ways and how things like can guide you. You know what I'm saying? And you're getting guided from your true spiritual predecessors. You know what I'm saying? Your true spiritual beings that was beyond human, and they're here to guide you. You know what I'm saying? So not only the Great Spirit is here to guide you, but you got spiritual predecessors that follow the Great Spirit and here to guide you. You're getting double. So now you're getting double energy supporting you. So now you can woo, you can fly, you can woo, you can like, you know what I'm saying? You can fly and go to all types of different galaxies and space, star stations and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's like this deep. Like I've been there and I'm there all the time. So it's like, what the fuck? But it's like when you try to explain it in the physical, it's like you can only explain something on where you're at as a spirit at the moment. So like once you're you got that it's like ooh you got that soul, you got that system, you got ooh you're flying that shit and it's that whole you got your own it's like you got your own logo and shit correlated. It's like everything's correlated. It's like then you do your dance, then you boom expand explode, and then now you're in that you know what I'm saying you're at the star what's it the star stage where we're all at. You know what I'm saying? You can call it whatever you want, but then this is where nigga you got your full. It's like it's like because when you try to explain the physical, it's like it's only certain things you can say because it don't even explain what I'm trying to say. Bars, you know what I'm saying? But because that's really how it goes in the spiritual realm. Like things is like everything's indirect in the spiritual realm, and when you understand everything's indirect in the spirit realm, you gotta know on how to see it from a different perspective in each area. You know what I'm saying? And when you're seeing it from each area every area is different from the previous area. So once you leave from one area, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different from the previous area. Unlike the third dimension, when you go to a different area, it's just it's a different it's the same. It's different. What's it called? What could y'all call it? Y'all have a saying for this? Same day, different shit, or whatever y'all say. I don't get into none of that shit. I don't believe in none of that shit. I believe everything, but I believe in nothing. So it's like I can see where the things is coming from. But when y'all have that same all same day, different shit, it's kind of like that. Even when y'all looking at things in nature and looking at things in your environment, you're thinking, oh, this is the I'm lagging. Oh my gosh. Hold on, we lagging, man. Are we good? Bro, YouTube's pipe up, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? We good? I'm not, cause looks like I'm delayed. Whatever. I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, it's like y'all be looking at. I know my point. Okay. So y'all be looking at certain things in nature and in the environment, things of that nature, and then y'all be y'all be like, oh, same day, different, or different, whatever y'all be into, and then y'all really manifest that in your life. So it's like when you're into those perspectives, that same day, different shit process doesn't have to be like that. Like you can whatever you're doing in the spiritual realm, you can break it down here. Excuse me. And when y'all bring that down here, it's like you're now seeing it from those eyes. So not everything you're seeing, there's always something like beautiful you can see in nature. Like everything is beautiful down here. It just y'all don't know how to see it the proper way because there's a gift and curse to everything. But truly, everything down here is like just everything you can find beauty in anything down here. But it's like but you gotta have that certain eye to look at it because if you don't have that certain eye to look at it, you get blinded by the illusion of where because it's like layers you gotta bend, like like what's it like tear through, and when you're tearing through those certain layers, it's like you gotta find certain beauty in the context. Like you gotta find that certain beauty, and when you find that certain beauty in that thing, it's like oh that's just beautiful. So it could be a cup you have. That's the way that cup is structured. The way that cup is designed. You may think to yourself, "Oh, it's just an ordinary cup." Sometimes y'all may get into the pseudo way of looking at it and talking about, "Oh, this cup is beautiful," but that's it. Y'all don't dive deep into it. Start diving deep into why that mechanism, why you can have that thought of that cup being beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And then you can start pinpoint certain other things in your life, the beauty in your life, where you can see, okay, this certain mechanism reason whoever was in the space to paint this cup and design this cup, they were probably having a good day that day. Like, it could be simple shit like that. So once you dive into certain mechanisms like that, you're seeing things from the broad layers. Like you're seeing things from the outside looking in, and that outside looking in always help in the way and where now you're seeing shit from the real way and how things are supposed to be. So like that outside looking in element is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers may think, oh, this shit is not the outside looking in. Oh, I can see outside looking in from a plane in the sky, or I can see outside looking in from a satellite or whatever, or GPS, Google Maps, and it's like y'all diving too much into the physical. Y'all gotta start going within your spiritual senses. Like what is these things? Well, why do we create? Like why do we create a satellite? Why do we create a plane? Why did we create things look that can go up and look down? Like why do we create things like this? Now start diving those mechanisms. You know what I'm saying? Because certain people that be in those mechanisms, like they think like this too. So it's like when you start thinking like this in a way, like why we create certain things for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And these reasons we create them for, motherfuckers may think, oh, this shit is just a coincidence. This shit ain't that. But they go deep into that shit. You never know. And keyword, you never know. If you will never know if you don't go deep into it. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker, just start going within your creativity. Start diving deep within your creativities. Like I left a post. I think it was a couple days ago. Cause I was in my creative bag. I was making some. And I got I got a whole new setup in my studio. Like my music finna now sound way different now. Like, y'all know this new next album is shipping way different. Like no bullshit. Like y'all don't even listen. But me not getting to my shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying. I'm still in a mixture of trying to do certain things within this album. I want this album to be different. You know what I'm saying? This album is some whole new different shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to bring to the game. You know what I'm saying? And fuck the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a whole different plane of existence when I'm making my music. I'm some other shit, but but yeah. So it's like every shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you gotta get deep into these motherfucking shit. And you get deep into these motherfucking shit. Life will show you. The Great Spirit will show you. It'll guide you. You just gotta know what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? Because Great Spirit can guide you into your damnation or guide you into your beautiful beauty path. It's what you want. You pick or choose. You know what I'm saying? Do you wanna be all about you're selfish, or you wanna be all about God and expansion? It's you choose that, and then whatever you choose, y'all that's a pop quiz for y'all. Whatever y'all wanna choose, whatever y'all choose from that, choose it. But the real answer I'm gonna tell you is that you want to be with God in the expansion path. That's the beautiful path. And that's where you want to be at all times. You don't want to be in this limited ass correlations down here, because this is where y'all get lost in the sauce. Think all this same day different shit. Of course, it's gonna be a same day different shit because you're not doing shit in your day. You're not doing shit that you can create some sort of spunk into your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have that concept of same day different shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you want to be into that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get into that shit. You know, get into that. Get into that. Get into that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it be shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, we go for 3 more minutes. And motherfucker, I'm gonna go for 20. Cause it's gonna be a quick live stream. I'm trying to stay for too long, but I'm doing things. But you know, like shit in that motherfucking shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is what we have to be into in this motherfucking shit. Cause motherfucker, people make it misconstrued or miscombobulated, you know, right? And then you don't get miscombobulated or misconstrued, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck you're into. I mean, because when you know what the fuck you're into, it's like shit is more simple in like your life. You know what I'm saying? This is where we can all ride that flight. You know what I'm saying? And create life. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, create life. Look at that. Create like there we go oh shit expansion, you know what I'm saying? So and this is what we at, this is what we into, you know what I'm saying? You know, and once you know all about these things, it's kind of like you should stop in a certain mechanism where things just happen to fall in your lap. You can go outside right now and just do something, or some creative dance, or some creative seed planting, or corned beef squash planting, and things of that nature. And you doing, and like you get like y'all never know. You don't know what can grow from your backyards. You don't know. Y'all be having most beautiful looking stuff in your backyard, and y'all never be into it. Y'all see it all as beautiful. Don't give it a second thought, man. Start giving those shits a second thought. The reason it's growing in your backyard like that, and the reason God put it, the Great Spirit put it in your backyard like that for you, for a reason. Not for you to get lost in it. Be like, oh, that's cool. That's it. It comes and goes. Like, what the fuck? Start putting some energy into that. Start getting different things, seeds and corn, and then like I want to, and beef and bah, 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 boom, 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 boom. You put that shit, boom, mixture. You start playing your own shit. Start playing whole shit, the whole flour, whole fruit, whole vegetables. You start creating your own. Man, it's deep. Like you start having your own money system. Like it's deep. Like then the government got to copy you. You made it your whole new thing to what it means to be an individual. You just being yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it starts from there. It starts from there. You know what I'm saying? When you know the real mechanism where things start from, you never get lost in the sauce. Because when motherfuckers that get lost in the sauce, like I said, they don't know if they're coming or going. You don't want to know if you don't want to know if you're not coming or going. You want to know that you're always coming in every scenario. You know what I'm saying? You always going to esoterically climax in every scenario. You know what I'm saying? You never missing out in a beat, a non-stop or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're always in that shit. So it's like you want to be into that shit in the spiritual realm and the physical realm, and equalize these things in all scenarios. So when you're in when you're in the whole scenario of seeing these things, you're now it's like your spirit is now esoterically eating. You know what I'm saying? And your spirit creates certain stimuli to feel like something. Because spirit is no thing, no shape, no form. Your spirit isn't these things. Your spirit makes these things. You know what I'm saying? So don't get lost in yourself when the motherfucker try to tell you, oh, your spirit is the mind, your mind is the spirit, your spirit. No, your spirit created the mind. You know what I'm saying? Your spirit ain't the mind, your spirit created the mind. So when you know your spirit created the mind, now you're the mechanism. This is creative. Oh shit, this is, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be shit like that. So you get into that shit. You know what I'm saying? You create the mind. You're not in the mind. So if your spirit the mind, why is it you can have a different thought the next day. So did your spirit die? Exactly. That's you just say switching thoughts. Just killing thoughts and feelings. You're leaving like that's how you kill a thought or feel. You have a previous thought. Oh, I don't want to think like that. Bah. Or you're receiving a thought. Oh, I don't like that. So I don't like that thought coming in my direction. Let it go through like it was nothing. If you make it feel like it was something, you let it go through your solar system. And now it's part of you. If you don't give a fuck about it, you just let it go through in and out. So that's your spirit directing that mechanism in a whole totality. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much all I had to say in this motherfucker video. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it. Just Spark Star Pilot. We out in this motherfucker.